They won't be, sir. I'm scared, sir. Have you seen the Facebook page, New Bros Arc? Have
Yeah,
you
I've
seen
seen.
that page?
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. Actually, I joined here in 2018 June, and in 2 months' time, we had a major flood here. So
Yeah,
that was a mega event, and we required a lot of assistance from the civic society. One day, I actually came on a Facebook live, requesting some volunteers, and I asked, I need more than 1,000 volunteers tomorrow morning. And I was surprised to see that I've got more than 3,000 next day. And all these guys are still with me, and these guys have formed a group, a Facebook group. That's how it is. That's it.
it's like Noah's Ark. So
Yeah,
it's a
kind of.
New Bros Arc. So what's the role of a bureaucracy or civil services in crisis situations?
Being an volunteer service officer, it's very easy for us to coordinate with officers working in other states as well, isn't it? So, for example, when we were in that mega flood in 2018,
Correct.
there were at least 15 to 20 states from which all India services officers have contacted us for giving us supplies, giving us help, offering us help, all those assistance. So in that sense, coordinating at a district level, the all India service officers have a lot to do.
Sir, be it the Kerala floods, the Sabrimala controversy, or the two waves of Nipah virus, and now COVID-19, what do you attribute as the reason for Kerala's high efficiency in crisis response?
Probably literacy is one major reason.
Okay.
No, since people are already aware, no, I don't have to tell people that okay, this is the decision by the central government, this is a decision by state government. Actually, people will start calling me saying that, sir, as per the Minister of Home Affairs, this is the direction which is given to the state, and this is not happening here. So, what do you have to say about it? So it's easy in that sense. People do understand and people do respond very well in advance. Number one. Number two, maybe when it is a wartime like this, everybody cooperate really well, and it's actually our work is really easy. You just have to put a message. That's it. That will be definitely.
And they follow.
Yeah, they follow.
How are you preparing yourself for a second wave? Like all experts believe there will be a second wave.
Yes, when the international borders are opened, when the interstate borders are open, then definitely there will be a lot of people who are going to come in. There is a chance that we can have a second wave of positive cases. In that case, we have a two-pronged strategy which we are actually developing. One is that we have to have a strict isolation facility for all those who are going to come in. Let it be international, let it be from other state. Number one. Number two, in Pathanamthitta district, we have approximately 2.5 lakh senior citizens. So I have to have a strict strategy for them. The idea which I am sharing with them is that we are here to give you whatever you asked for. Okay? We tell you whatever you want at your doorstep, but please stay back home. That's for your safety.
Nice.
These two strategies will definitely give us good results. That's what we hope.
You've yourself carried supplies to remote village for a few kilometers. Why was that necessary, sir?
I had to visit that tribal hamlet as a part of my official visit. Since it was in social isolation and people were inside, not many people were there to carry things. So we just carried it. That's it. I thought it's okay. But that is not a big thing to be,
Sir, nothing is big for you, sir. Are you scared of anything?
Your interview. This question's actually scary.
Kerala gets a lot of migrant labor.
Yeah.
And so how did you deal with migrant labor who had nowhere else to go?
So the idea was very clear that, okay, number one, they should be provided with every necessary item. So we have already distributed food items for 14 days. The second set of distribution is happening, number one. Number two, one hazard was like there were some of them who didn't had enough space to stay. So we had to provide them some accommodation. I have more than 9 camps running. Approximately 250 people are there in the camps. Third thing was that we had to communicate with them. So that was actually a problem. Like many of them are from Assam, Bengal, Orissa. What we did is like in Facebook, I gave a request saying that I have this problem. I need somebody who can speak Oriya, Assami, Bengali, Hindi, all these languages. And to my surprise, I got 90 of them came forward, and I have 30 of them in a call center. Some of my volunteers are calling from Delhi, from Calcutta to these
migrant labels. Yeah. But I wanted to ask you one more thing. Your 1,000 people team, or let me call it an army, are they your regular team, or are these volunteers who came in after the corona outbreak?
Since August, maybe some 20th, I have this 3,000 strong volunteer team here. Whatever I want, whatever we want to do in district level, I just have to put a WhatsApp message. These guys will turn up. You won't believe me. There are more than 1,000 students and other volunteers working here now, and many of them working 24/7, 24/7. They are just, be it a border point screening. They will be sleeping there. They will be having food from somewhere. I do not even know where are they getting food from. So still they will be managing it.
Sir, in your opinion, what are the other states doing wrong or not as right as Kerala? If there was one advice from your experience, you could give the rest of India, and what would that be?
We have to have a perfect contact tracing. We have to have. Second is that perfect home isolation. Maybe it has to be like room isolation kind of. That means it doesn't mean that if you are in home isolation, you can interact with all those in your house. No, you have to be in strict room isolation. They have to be within the room. So that kind of an instruction has to be strictly followed.
At what age did you discover that you are a hero?
What? Am I a hero? We are not heroes, right? Just an official.
So I think after this interview, Mr. Akshay Kumar will want to make a movie on you. But I also request you to please tell him that Kartik Aaryan has the rights.
Kartik Aaryan.
Sir, your wife promised me that your life rights are coming to me. Sir, can you teach me how to say in Malayalam language, Nu Cheta, you are my hero?
Kartik Aaryan ആണ് എൻ്റെ ഏറ്റവും ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട നടൻ. Tell.
Sir, you said something else. So what I'll do is now, I will say sentences, and you just have to tell me, is it a myth or a fact?
Yep.
Spraying chlorine on skin kills viruses on the body.
No. That's a myth.
Lockdown is the only solution we have till now against the virus.
That is the best solution we have. That
is a fact.
Yeah.
Everyone who has traveled on flight in the past 2 months has got the coronavirus. Myth or fact?
It's a myth.
Exposure to direct sunlight kills the virus on your body.
Myth.
Coronavirus is scared of Nu Cheta.
It's a big myth.
It's a myth. It's a big fact, and that's the reason that even the results say so in your district. And we are so proud of you. Where is your cape? The Batman, the superhero cape. Can you show us your cape for the first time on camera?
This is a myth,
This is a myth.
It's myth fact questions, right?
But what is the most common rumor floating around right now?
This 28 days, this is actually a problem. The quarantine period, the moment you are in 14 days quarantine or 28 days quarantine, everything is out. The moment your district has got 0 positive, now we are perfectly safe. There is no issues. This is an alien issue happening somewhere. No. Today, you may have 0 result, 0 positive. Tomorrow you can have 100.
Right. It was wonderful having you on the show. It was really informative, and thank you so much for being kind to me on this interview. I know how big an issue this is for the world and how you have been tackling it throughout. Keep doing what you're doing, and we're really proud of you, sir.
Thank you so much.